Have you ever thought to yourself, man, if only I didn't have to do this thing, or like maybe it's like, oh, if I wouldn't have like made that mistake, or if only I wasn't stuck here, I could really do the thing I'm meant to do. Well, that's me. All right, how you doing? Welcome back to my year of going for it. In case you missed it, I'm a musician who's given myself a year to make this work. I've never really prioritized my own project before. I've been doing music forever, but a lot of it has been situations where I'm playing someone else's songs. I was a drummer for the first bunch of years of doing this, and as a drummer, what you learn, everybody gets into it because it looks like fun, and it is fun, but what you don't realize is that you are never in charge as the drummer. You have the most equipment to lug, and you are never in charge of the band. If I would have had the courage to really, go for it, lack of industry infrastructure here, the great distances you have to travel. Will I go to secret jail if I try to tour in the U.S.? How did this week go? What did I do? Am I living up to my promise of trying? I applied to play a festival next summer. I sent out my newsletter. I made last week's video. I did some jury duty for Factor, which is the foundation to assist Canadian talent on recording. They give the big money recording grants in this country, and you can be a juror and review other people's applications. I did a bit of that. Okay, what else did we do? I started learning the song Hard to Say I'm Sorry by Chicago on piano because my wife had been listening to it. I taught 8 piano lessons. I turned last week's video into a podcast and released it. I rehearsed twice. I brainstormed for Contact. I had a show that I was supposed to play on Wednesday get rescheduled, so I'm going to play it on Monday. And I did play a show on Thursday, the season closer for the night market here in St. John, opening for my friends in the Penny Blacks. I also made and abandoned a promo video for that show. I felt it just didn't hit the right notes. Today I had lunch with my friend Mike, who happened to be in town. My old band Glory Glory used to play shows with his band, We're Doomed. That was nice. It did not occur to me to take any video, so you'll have to just take my word for it. I have been wondering if I've become a little complacent since I've been doing this, and by this I mean music, so long that I'm not hustling as hard as I need to be because I'm used to operating at my current level. But I also remember being in my 20s and needing it to work, being stressed out all the time, never being able to relax, getting home from work and going on the computer and trying to figure out how I should be promoting my band. And I didn't enjoy it. I really was driven by fear, and I ended up wasting a lot of time pursuing things that some article said, the 9 things you need to be doing right now to make your career happen. The problem with it is bands are supposed to be cool and fun. And if you are stressed out on your computer at 10:30 at night after you worked until 9, you're not cool or fun. And so whatever thing that you make is not going to be cool or fun either. It's going to have all that stressed out, please, desperation energy on it. And that band eventually called it quits for reasons that were totally out of my control. So anyway, I also got a tripod for my phone this week, and it has a little Bluetooth remote control that I've had mixed results trying to use. I tried to record my gig, but the camera shut off, and I didn't realize that until later. So there's video of me setting up and sound checking. I brought my kids to the show, which was a first. My wife was working that night. We figured it out, but it was a lot of juggling logistics. My friend Sean, last week when we were hanging out, he asked me how many of these videos I'm going to make if I'm going to do this for a year. And I thought about it for a second, and then it was I don't even want to think about that. I do think that sustainability here is going to come from starting earlier and getting things done before they're due. Putting it off, I really felt this yesterday at the show. It creates chaos when you actually do get to it. If I'd had more of a plan, I wouldn't have been running around getting my own stuff ready while also tending to my kids, trying to sound check and feed them at the same time. But because I thought I had all day, I didn't put a push on. One thing I realized this week when I was rehearsing is that if I want to do this at a professional level, I have to conduct myself at a professional level, and I'm not there yet. I don't rehearse like a pro. I'm an okay singer, but it could be better, and that is controllable. But then on the flip side, it's like it's Friday night. I don't know, what time is it? 10:25 p.m. Friday night. I'm sitting in my basement talking to myself. I'm talking to you, but you're not here. So I'm talking to myself. And it's not like I'm pulling huge numbers on these videos. So what difference would it make if I just quit?